Welcome back to the Momentum Sports Podcast. If you're new here, please consider hitting that like button and hitting that subscribe button. Comment down below your thoughts. Derek and I love talking about college sports, especially college football and college basketball. We're excited to get on to this next topic that you came here for. So let's get it. Derek, let's talk about those Colorado Buffaloes. And man, was I giving them a hard time at the beginning of the season. And I had to eat my words because they got past 6 wins. Good for them. And you were on that train for a while. I think you were saying 8, 9 wins was a real probability. And then they were kind of your front runner to win the Big 12. So let's talk here a little bit about, as the season went on, they were your front runner for the Big 12. Preseason, what was the expectation for Colorado, and do you think that they met it, or did they overachieve? Like, what do you think most people were thinking,
I think
all
they
things
met it.
considered?
Yeah, I think they met it, but Kansas, they just got hot.
Yep.
They did have a lot of injuries, so yeah,
Yeah.
but they're back. The injuries are. I think some of the players who are injured are back. So it makes sense why Kansas was rocking the rolling on this Big 12 championship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not Big 12 championship. I mean Big 12.
Yeah. I know what you were saying. But I don't know, man. Like, for me, I want to say that they overachieved and they did better than my expectations. But then I look at the schedule
Mhm.
and I'm looking at it and saying, if I put an SEC team in there, how would they do with that schedule? Like just a mid-tier SEC team, South Carolina, Arkansas, you know, uh, that level, Vanderbilt. And I'm looking at this schedule, and you could say, yeah, I mean, if with Arkansas, for example, they already played Oklahoma State, but that was at the very beginning of the year. I'm sure it would be a very different game now, but I don't know. I just think that those teams that I listed, Arkansas, South Carolina, and Vanderbilt, they could run through that schedule and do just as good or better. In my opinion, at
Mhm.
8, 9 wins, and I don't know. I don't really know if Colorado has been overhyped, or were do they just were they blessed with a really easy schedule until playing Kansas, right at the right time for
Um,
Kansas at
there's
least.
there's talent on that team.
Yeah.
They have Shador Sanders, who's predicted to go number one in the draft. They have Travis Huntley. Mispronounced his name. Travis Hunter,
Yeah.
who's supposed to go number two overall in the draft.
Yeah.
That's 1 and 2. So they got talent.
And a potential
Where is the
Heisman.
rest of the talent? That's the problem.
Yeah. Um I'll say this. I do think, like, for anybody that was rooting for Colorado, they heard everybody tell them that they weren't going to get past 6 wins, 5 wins. I was one of those people. So the fact that you did, that means something, and I'm going to say that they did overachieve, and I think that they had a good season. However, they were blessed with a very easy schedule. I'm looking at this
Mm,
schedule, and there's no ranked teams except for Kansas State, and I don't even know, are they even still currently ranked? Um, let's see here.
Um, I don't think Kansas State is ranked anymore. They
Yeah,
lost
that's
too
what
many
I.
games.
Yeah, see, so if you look at current ranking, nobody that Colorado has played is currently ranked.
That's what I hate
Um,
about this. It's like people say, "Oh, nobody's currently ranked." Who cares? It's about the talent on the team. You got talent. You're supposed to win. And Kansas had
what do you mean?
talent, and they got injured, and now they're healthy.
Yeah. Well, just because you
The
win two
rate.
games doesn't mean that you should be ranked. I mean, look at Ole Miss, for example. I mean, Ole Miss. I mean, they should be ranked, but Ole Miss. We all thought that they were a college football playoff team after they won their two strong games. They beat Georgia
Mhm.
and who was the other one that Ole Miss beat? They had like two big games in a row. I think it was just they blew out Arkansas and then they beat Georgia. And everybody was like, "Wow, they're going to the playoffs. They're the next big thing. Ole Miss is the team to fear." And then boom, they lose to Florida. So we don't really know how good Kansas is. Like you just said, they just got their players back, so nobody's been watching film related to those players. And now you've seen it. Now teams are able to prepare for it again. If this was early in the season, Kansas, I don't know if they would continue on this streak that they're having right now.
I think they would have been a better team.
I do too. Yeah, I do too.
They were supposed to be
But
the favorite.
Kansas?
Yeah, they were in the beginning of the season. They
I
were
thought
the
that it was
favorite.
Utah, and Oklahoma State.
No, it was a mix. It was Kansas was up there as one of the teams.
Okay. Well, anyway, I do think that Colorado did, pass expectations. And what do you think for the next game? Do you think that they finish the season strong and win their last game against Oklahoma State?
Yeah, I think they beat Oklahoma State.
I do too.
They're gonna win out,
Yeah. And
but
yeah, nine
it's
and
tough to beat
three.
them.
I mean,
Just
people
the,
can hate on the schedule like me, but like again, if you go 9-3, I think Vegas had them right around 4 wins, maybe. I don't
hmm
know the exact number off the top of my head, but I think it was right around 4. So they had the schedule in front of them. They had all the stuff. So yeah, they overachieved in my opinion. And we'll see if they can finish strong, go 9-3, and then go to a bowl game. Any chance that they get into the Big 12 championship, Derek?
not with Arizona State being great.
I know, I was thinking that too.
I think Texas State had a chance to beat Arizona State, and they
Yeah.
screwed that one up.
In Arizona State, they finish against, let's see here, they finish against at Arizona. I mean, so if Arizona State loses, does that put
You got hope.
Colorado in?
You got hope Iowa State loses too.
Right. And then I guess BYU too, right?
Oh no, it would be like be fine. The
Okay.
two teams to tangle.
Yeah. Man, wouldn't that be
Kansas
wouldn't that be a
State.
crazy weekend?
Kansas State plays Iowa State, and they don't have any. They can't get in.
Yeah. So hang in there, Colorado. There may be some magic waiting for you to
You're going
put
to
you
get
right
so
back
much
in.
magic
I know. It's
the
gonna be a
dust is
wild
burning up.
weekend, man. I think we're coming into a wild, wild weekend. I don't think anything was set in stone last weekend with how wild that was. So
Yeah.
we're gonna head out of here and head to the next topic. See you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got this far, please consider hitting that like button and commenting down below with your thoughts. We'll see you guys in the next video.